how to get a placement in your dream company with a dream salary through off campus. Now this is a part 2 video. In the part 1 video I have shared you the 5 strategies, and thank you so much for giving so much of love to the part 1 video. This is a continuation video. So let's get started. My name is Umesh. I am a founder of Indian Institute of Placement. In the last few years we were able to place more number of students compared to the top IITs and IIMs, for which I have been awarded as the placement mentor of the country as well. So let's get started. Let's talk about the 6th point, because 5 points I have already covered in the part 1 of the video. So I'll request you to please go and watch that video as well. So the 6th point is work on real-time projects. A few months before, a girl became the part of our placement program. When she became the part of our placement program, one day she was attending the mastermind session, and in the mastermind session she was really frustrated. You know why she was frustrated? She was telling, sir, you have told that you have to learn about industry oriented skills, you need to have a certificate for that skills, and you have to write about projects in your resume, and I have all the skills, I have all the things, I have learned about latest skills, I have the certificate, I have written about the projects and applying in multiple companies, but I am getting rejected. So we thought, let's introspect why she is getting rejected. When I was going through her resume, I have came to know that yes, she is having skills, yes, she is having skills on latest technologies, yes, she is having certificates also. But when I was going through her projects, the projects that she have written from that courses, they were some of the very basic projects, and this is the mistake what many students are committing. See, there are 3 category of people. One category of people who go and do some free courses, they go and do some free courses, and for that they get a certificate. Let's say for example they are doing a Python course and they get a certificate of Python course for free, so they think now they are Python certified. Now there are second category of people who do some courses maybe from Udemy, they get some basic projects or outdated projects. Now they think I am not only Python certified, but I have worked on some projects, but they don't understand that projects are outdated or they are just basic projects, right? So understand, you need to come to the third category. The third category is you not only have to be certified into that particular skills, but when you are learning about the projects, make sure you are learning about industry oriented projects. So I hope you have understood, when you are making your resume, when you are writing about the skills, of course you have to write about latest technologies, of course you need to have a certificate, but at the end of the day, what projects you are learning and about which projects you are writing in your resume, that matters a lot. Because at the end of the day, if you have information about industry oriented projects, then and then only your ATS score is going to be more, then and then only it will make sense in front of the interviewer, and then only you will differentiate yourself from other lack of people who have the same certificate like you. Now the number 7th point is internships. So why do you need to work as an internships, and also how you can crack the internships, I'll let you know. First of all, you need to finalize the domain. Let's say for example I have finalized a domain that I want to work as a robotics engineer. Okay, once I have finalized the domains, I have to start learning about the industry oriented projects in the robotics domain. This is number 2nd step, and the number 3rd step will be I will figure out the list of companies which are providing internships in that robotics domain. I'll reach out to multiple companies, I will share them about the projects, I will share them about my skills, and I will tell them that I just want to enhance my knowledge in this particular field, and that's the reason I want to work as an intern. I don't mind even if you don't pay any money for working as an intern. Right? See, if you reach out to multiple people and if you have the right skills and if you use the same script, out of 10 at least you will be able to crack 2 or 3 internships, right? Once you get an internship, what will happen, you will further start working on the industry oriented projects on that particular company. Once you start working on that industry oriented projects, you will start getting the live experience, and once you get the live experience, that is a clear differentiator, because not many students have the live experience written in their resume, but when you write about live experience in your resume, that can be a clear differentiator, and that can also help you to get a placement in your dream company. The number 8th step is having an online presence, right? Let's say for example I have selected 2 people for a product management role, right? Now I am pretty much confused between the number 1 and the number 2nd person, right? Now what I'll do, I'll visit on their online profiles. I'll maybe visit on their LinkedIn, maybe on their Facebook, or maybe on their Instagram, and if they have a YouTube channel, I'll visit on that also, right? So now because of that, what will happen, let's say for example I was confused between 1 and 2 person, but the one person have a presence on LinkedIn and he have posted about whatever things he have learned over the period of 1 or 2 years, but the another person who do not have any presence. So of course I am going to select the first person. Why I am going to select the first person? Because I can look from his profile that in the past 1 year or 2 years he is very consistent and he is working on his skills, and whatever skills he is working on, he is writing about the skills in a resume. And that's why you have noticed the people who are working in companies like Google, Microsoft, or big companies, most of their senior engineers or or most of their senior managers are also having their YouTube channels. Why they are having their YouTube channels? Because it is nothing for their personal branding. It is nothing that will increase your chances as compared to other people. It will nothing, but it will separate yourself from other people. I hope you have understood that why you need to have a online process. Now the students who are a part of our community, for our students also we have made a compulsory that you have to put up your learnings on LinkedIn, you have to put up your learnings on Instagram, you have to put up your learnings on different platforms. Now why we have made it compulsory for them? Because we want them to differentiate themselves from other people, so that when they go for an interview, this online presence can be one of the way for them to get selected when the interviewer is confused between so many people, because this online presence will clearly act as a differentiator to them. Ninth one is start taking feedbacks. Now the students who are a part of our community, when they become the part of our community, we have made compulsory for them that from the initial days only you have to start applying in multiple companies. I don't want you to give the excuses, but sir, right now I don't have the skill, but right now I have not completed this certification. I tell them, go and apply for the interviews in multiple companies. So because of this, what is going to happen? Once you apply for interview in multiple companies, you at least get to experience how the interviews are happening, what kinds of questions are asked. If you are not getting selected, then why you are not getting selected? Ask for a constructive feedback from the interviewer. What are the skills I am lacking? Which areas I need to improve? Once you start getting those kind of feedbacks, it will actually help you prepare for your actual interview preparation. Right? It's something like you are playing IPL matches and you are getting out on multiple balls. But when you are playing IPL matches, you are also getting prepared for the ODI matches. You are also getting prepared for the World Cup. So when you go for interviews, you are basically playing IPL matches and your core intention is to play for your country. Your core intention is to play the World Cup matches for your country. But all it will happen once you start preparing and improve yourself with the help of feedbacks. And the 10th and the last one is stay persistent. What do I mean by that? Right? See, when the students become the part of our community, I don't tell them that you apply in 5 companies or 10 companies. I tell them that you apply in hundreds of companies. See, why I tell them to apply in hundreds of companies? Because of law of averages, right? See, you don't know which company is going to reject you, but that is one thing for sure. The more number of companies you apply, the more chances you increase yourself. The more chances you increase for yourself to getting that high paying job. And that is the reason, stay persistent. If you're getting rejected in 5 companies, 10 companies, 15 companies, 20 companies, 25 companies, it does not matter. Because at the end of the day, if you are persistent, if you keep on applying again and again, at the end of the day, you are going to meet that particular company which is going to hire you. But the problem with today's generation is, after getting rejected in 1 or 2 companies, and even most of the people are not even applying for the companies. And some people who are applying for the companies, after getting rejected in 1 or 2 companies, they leave the hope. No, you don't have to leave the hope. You have to be persistent. I hope you like this video. If you have liked this video, please share it with your friends so that they can also get this kind of information. And for such more videos, you can subscribe to my channel.